right tool for the job. Screwdriver? I don't know why you'd use a screwdriver on this, though. You wedge the screwdriver into the coupling and use the leverage to open it up. It doesn't take much. The pipe bursts open and gobs of gross goop gush out. Oh, crap. You attempt to leave. The door's been blocked by a rush of slime. Slime keeps pouring out of the pipe, filling the room. Not the book. With the sharp jerk, the dirt pulled downward into a massive goo. It leaches every ounce of hope from your body and you give up. Womp womp. Okay, I want to try something else there. I was trying to use the ladder and for some reason it clicked the book. So let's see if this works differently. Okay, so you can't, so that isn't it either. I have one more thought on it. Okay, here we go. It still doesn't matter, I guess. So my thought was is the monster blood might push back enough to prevent the room from closing, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So we're still stuck. Not knowing what to do. You center the subject and snap a picture. A moment later, the photograph slides out. Polaroid photo of a woman. She looks just like the girl in your entryway, except she's about 27 years old. I don't know what the age of 27 has to do with anything. Well, I don't know at this point. We're kind of stuck again. Gargoyle, which is drooling. Well, a drooling gargoyle is said to turn things to stone. That's interesting. It's totally not going to save us in this particular instance. music echoes through the house. Sounds like it came from the entryway. It rings your ears before abruptly stopping, as if it never happened at all. Okay. You know, I've done that a couple of times now, so I've been trying to figure out what to do next, and I still do not ever intend to go in there half the time. Just one ghost remains haunting the entryway, so that apparently got rid of her. So the Cuckoo Clock of Doom. If you want to hear a little bit more about that, you can check it out in the extra videos that I'm doing to go along with this series. As I have ultimately decided to look up some of this stuff that we're seeing. That was not what I was trying to do, but that's interesting. Sweet, we can get into my room now. Alright, as you set foot in your bedroom, a wave of relief washes away your apprehension. It's unchanged except for one conspicuous addition. Here's the one thing that doesn't belong. You never had a chess set. This seems like somewhat of an antique model. Some of your clothes are strewn about. Are these clean or dirty? Take a tentative whiff. Definitely dirty, but not so much you couldn't wear them again. Look. The dresser stands in the corner collecting dust. Open. You pull a drawer slightly, resulting in an ear-shattering wood-on-wood squeal. No, never again. That noise is the main reason your clothes are all over the floor. Your bed always feels so comfy and safe. Part of you wants to curl up and hide until this all blows over. Mom got so mad when you hung all these posters up, but what does she know? You'll love these bands forever. You keep your favorite childhood toys on this shelf. Your taste's always been a little creepy. You gaze out your window, the street below. Everything looks normal out there. And still hasn't started raining, for what that's worth. It's always nice having a ceiling fan in your room. You really feel in control of your air destiny. You hunch over the board and sink deeply into thought. Okay, so we have 3 chess pieces. Fortunately, I actually know the basics of chess, so... What do we got? We got the queen, a rook, and the knight. Place the queen on the board. With the final piece in place, you hear a small click as the lower compartment slides open. Checkmate is what we did there. It's a music player. It's one of those ancient cassette tape players you think. Even Chad has never had one of these growing up. Take cassette player from its compartment. There we go, that's what you don't use your nightstand too much, it's just one of those pieces of furniture that sticks around. Slide open the nightstand drawer. Oh, that's right, you stashed some of your favorite video games in here when David came over. Obviously didn't find them. Phew. You decided you better hold on to these. Old video games you've been holding on to for years, including your favorite Adrift, off Vega. Oh, okay, so here's a bathroom. You're in the bathroom. It smells a little musty in here. You consider a nice hot shower to calm down, but decide to wait until later. It looks like a mirror bathroom cupboard, but it actually hides a laundry chute. You hold the clothes out over the chute before letting go. It bangs against the chute walls on its way down. Pull up the drawer. Oh look, a hand mirror! You take the hand mirror. A flimsy hand mirror, but hey, it's good enough to show you your reflection. You take a good look at yourself in the mirror, fixing a few uncooperative hairs. At least you don't see any pimples. Your average everyday bathroom sink. This one's always drained pretty slow. It's probably clogged. Okay, let's see. Let's turn this on now again. The mirror is completely fogged up except for one spot. Looks like somebody wrote a message with their finger. It says 1081. (108) 1943. Okay, I'm wondering, so that's most likely the password. I wonder if this will just let us enter it now instead of... Yep. You open your favorite search page and think of subjects to enter. Oh, so we could have gotten access to the photo stuff ahead of time. And it even helps. So this is how you get access to most of the stuff that you need. Shivering at the thought of today's earlier incident. After scrolling through the results, you choose a promising looking information hub. You're presented with 3 options. The breed listing is comprehensive. After brief perusal, you self-consciously select Poodle. The image looks vaguely similar to the canine you met earlier, but none have quite the same insane gleam in their eye. Appropriately, there's also plenty of useful information about the breed, temperament, intelligence, famous poodles in history, and everything else you could possibly ever want to know about poodles. Nothing about insatiable bloodlust. You question Fifi's pedigree. Socially, dogs operate in pack structure. At the top of the pack is the alpha, the strongest dog in the group. Alphas are established after a show of power or ability. When faced with proof of an alpha's strength, weaker animals have no choice but to submit. This is a common behavior in most pack animals, certainly all dogs and similar species. Tired of supermarket foods filling your beloved pet with chemicals and byproduct meals? With Yum Pet's new veterinarian recommended scientific well-development formula, those days are over. We start with whole proteins, nature's healthiest and most delicious proteins. We add in wholesome fruits and vegetables proven to benefit your pet's coat, energy level, and ear health. And that's it. No chemicals, no wheat or soy gluten byproducts. You wouldn't feed your child junk food, so why do your pet? New well-development formula, only from Yum Pet. That's about all the dog information you can take from the time being. You delete the URL and print and insert. Finished with your research, you close the browser and step away from the computer. Okay, we have one more room here to check out because we didn't check this out. Guest room. Glance inside but don't see anybody. Was it even really locked? Holy crap. Mom would flip if she saw the guest room like this. It looks like a toy store exploded. It's a toy store explosion. Mom must have redecorated recently. This style is supremely questionable. It's a cutesy little dresser befitting the new design of the guest room. We'll open the drawer. Film! Take it. You load film into your camera. It's an enormous stack of toys, dolls, stuffed animals, maybe even... Before you can finish your thought, a robot emerges from the pile. He totters towards you before pointing his laser blaster right between your eyes. You remember the toy from somewhere, an Annihilator 3000, you think. It doesn't seem like he's playing. You won't be intimidated by a toy. You chuck the mirror directly at its head, but it bounces off. You know, that wasn't actually what I was expecting it would do with the mirror. I was going, you know, hoping it would like reflect the laser beam back at him, not frickin' throw it at him. Let's just chuck it at him. Annihilator 3000. I have no clue how they defeat the Annihilator 3000. Okay, where's the camera at? A moment later, the photograph slides out. Annihilator. A Polaroid photo of the toy robot lying on its side. A puddle of shiny liquid spreads out beneath it. As soon as you move, a very loud alarm sounds from inside the toy robot. Its head whirs around frantically. You turn and watch, transfixed. Then, just as suddenly it stops, the robot stares directly in your eyes, lifting its arms in your direction. It opens its mouth and screeches another alarm. And soon it zaps you. Zip, zap, zap. Zippity zoop. Okay. You empty the entire bottle of detergent at the Annihilator's feet. It attempts to walk towards you, but the soap proves too much. It swings its arms and legs rapidly, trying to regain its footing, and falls flat on its mechanical face. The robot seems angry before, it's certainly furious now. Fortunately, he can't even see you. It's too slippery for him to stand back up. There's a panel on his back that could probably popped open. You carefully unscrew the panel on the back of the robot. Hey, look, batteries. Let's just take those. You pop the batteries out of the annihilator and pocket them. The robot abruptly stops moving without another sound. Hey, we now have all the things needed for the one deal. Okay, so we've been in the bathroom already. Open the closet. It's not what you expect. Okay, does this go into the one room? It does. Okay, so the top room is there. Actually, let's go out here. You dig through the laundry, pull out a mask. There's an unsettling energy about it, but you can't say no to a free mask. You take it. Oh wow, it's the haunted mask. So that will probably be useful. I'd imagine it's not going to be a smart thing to put on, as in the books. That is a terrible idea. Okay, let's use the battery on that. Okay, so we can talk to that boy now and free his spirit. So let's do that. You press play and a funky tune plays from the speakers. The boy smiles, swaying back and forth to the rhythm. He vanishes, his presence bounding away from the house. A door directly above you unlocks with a loud thunk. Okay, so we still haven't figured out how to get into the attic. The staircase connects the first and second floors of the house. Okay, so I don't know if I showed this earlier. I took a picture of the monster blood in the